Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. When your name starts with W, you're last, but we hope to change that. I also would like to thank the Lady League of Women Voters, the Huron Library, Miss Hannah Hinton, and also the Huron Chamber of Commerce. My name is Dick Wennis, and I'm running for a third term on Huron City Council. Some of the reasons I am running again is because I feel responsible to give back to the city after living and working in Huron with my family for over 40 years. I also feel there is a need for stability and continuity on our council. Excuse me. We are in the middle of the stream as far as many goals, issues, projects, and programs are concerned. Some of the current issues include the ConAgra property, wind turbines, the industrial park, the city budget, regionalization, capital improvements, a 5- and 10-year plan to name just a few. With 4 positions to be elected on council, it is important to have experience to see through these goals, issues, and projects. I can help bridge the past to the present programs using my experience and knowledge. These goals and issues take a long time to reconcile, so that necessitates a need for continuity. Thanks to the great leadership from our city manager's vision and training, Huron is positively moving forward to face the needs of the future. Being a member of City Council brings with it many responsibilities. I have accepted many of these responsibilities of leadership on City Council, such as chairman of the City Safety Council. Also, I'm a member of the Board of Directors for the Huron Chamber of Commerce. I also represent City Council as a board member on the Huron Parks and Recreation Department. Finally, I am an alternate council member for the Board of Directors of Erie County Council of Governments. I would like to create once again our own town hall meetings with a few changes that we had a few years ago. I would like to make it a more one-on-one meeting to discuss individual ideas. In conclusion, please elect responsible leadership to keep Huron a place to live and visit, and keep Huron a great lake place, and vote for Richard Wennis, November 3rd.
The first question will go to Mr. Artino and is directed to him. In the current issue of the Huron Hometown News, you characterize your campaign as no new taxes. However, you voted for a $5 additional license plate tax. Can you please explain the conflict?
Yes. The $5 license plate fee. Yes. The $5 license plate fee only brings us up to the standard of every other community in the area and pretty much in Ohio. And what I was referring to in the taxes was excessive taxes similar to a really unnecessary fire levy that some people wanted to bring forth a couple of years ago, and things of that nature. But there are some things that we need to look at that bring us into the standard of other communities. And excessive huge taxes we don't need. There are a lot of opportunities in this city yet. The city is doing well, but there's still a lot of opportunities that we will pursue before we look for any further taxes.
I'm not sure why they did the $5 increase. Had I been on council, I would not have voted for that. Assuming that everything the present council is saying, that you've got this money. I don't believe that we should have raised the $5 tax.
My comment to that was specific to not establishing the position, but more establishing the process by which that decision was made. Again, as I have said in my own comments, informed decisions are typically the best decisions, so that the understanding that declining revenues and increasing costs are what are typical community issues. Those financial and economic reviews and decisions have to be done with great diligence. And that's something that I have great experience in background in handling major projects, major budget issues in an operations setting. And I think,
I think along the lines of what Mr. Fratelli just said, you know, I think we've got to be realistic. We are facing declining revenues, not just in Huron, but in cities all across the country. While the costs continue to increase, I think that we need to be very open and have a great line of communication so that we can have all the facts, be able to have a good dialogue or discussion within council so that everyone can be prepared to make the correct decisions. But I think you've got to really look at these things and be realistic.
I think there should have been a little more communication, maybe something published in the paper to let people know that they're going to raise your fees by $5, and constituents didn't have a chance to come in and ask questions about it. Why are you raising it? What's the money going to be used for? Rather than just saying we're going to charge you another $5. Tell us why you're charging. Because the revenues are down. What's it going to be used for? I think that's the kind of stuff that we need to look at when we're going to vote on November 3rd. Is how are they going to, how's this council going to start telling people what they need to know, what the money is being used for, and things like that. Even though it's $5, that's where it starts. We'd like to know where that.
I like Mr. Hardy's use of the word realistic. The city operates in the main on the revenues of the city income tax, which is 1%. It has been 1% for 35 years. Now, costs go up, right? So it is not unusual that we need to see other avenues of revenue. We would prefer not to raise your city income tax. So the tendency nationwide is to find little niches where perhaps you can find another $5 in order to continue the services to which we're accustomed. The bill in question had 3 readings. That is, it was read 3 times over a period of 6 weeks. It was reported by the Sandusky Register in the newspaper, and certainly with the minutes of our meetings posted on the website, that should be sufficient notice to the public.
This annual license tax for motor vehicles was passed by City Council after the 3 reading rule was not suspended, so that the public would have this information on these consecutive meetings. This 5% or this $5 increase is bringing in $80,000 now, effective, I should say, 2011. It'll bring in $80,000 that year and $80,000 the following year. That's $160,000 for a $5 increase. $60,000 will go to street capital and $100,000 will go to street and operational. The only income that the street department gets is from this revenue. Thank you.